Hello, Gems, and welcome to the EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival 2025. We're here to check out some food booths and see what we can see, so let's go. The EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival is back for 2025, running from August 28th through November 22nd, and it's the tastiest time of year at Walt Disney World. Stroll through the park and snack your way around over 35 global marketplaces, each with delicious bites and sips from around the world. Don't miss a Meals Fromage Montage, a fun cheese-filled food crawl where you collect stamps for cheesy dishes and earn a sweet surprise at the end. Each evening, head to the Eat to the Beat concert series for live music performances included with your park ticket. Whether you're here for the food, the music, or just the magical vibes, there's something for everyone to enjoy. So I wanted to come over here to Communicore Hall to see what was happening because I didn't hear any announcements. So they're still doing the Cool Kids Summer over here. You can see it says have a gooftastic summer, and the booth that's over on the right of Communicore Hall is still Grab and Goof. So they're not doing anything for the festival at all. Yeah, see over here at this booth, it's still the Grab and Goof. They didn't make this a festival booth for the first time since this has been open, so that's interesting. But yeah, let's go head into World Showcase and get our first food. I've spotted my first merch for the day, so I'm going to show you merch that's available at sort of the kiosks all around. I'm not going to go into the creation shop because I've learned just not to do that. It's ridiculous. But here are some Food and Wine Festival trays. They're really cute. I don't see a price on these, but these are limit 2 per item per guest. And here are some annual pass holder items. There's a really cute mug here. It says pass holder, and it's got the Food and Wine Festival 2025, and that is $19.99. And they also have your annual pass holder t-shirt that they have every year. I like how it has each of the styles of merch they have this year. They've got one Muppets, they've got a Mickey, and a Remy as well. I think they also have a Figment and a Gusto. And this is going to be $34.99. So we've got more pass holder merch over here. You've got a choice of 2 pins, actually. There's one sort of with a Mickey plate and another one with Remy. Let's see if I can see how much these are. $19.99. Let's make sure the other one, the Remy one is $22.99. That's interesting. And then you also have a Disney Parks lug bag that is pass holder merch. I think this is the first time I've ever seen this. That's amazing. I love that. It's nicely embroidered. The fabric is really good quality. And yeah, this is going to be $90. It has a good amount of pocket space, it looks like. I can't open it, it's locked. But on the back, you've got a zipper and a little print. I love that. That's really cute. And here's your International Food and Wine Festival lounge fly. I like how the zipper here is a little tiny fork. That's really cute. And then you've got Mickey, and it looks like this moves. It does. It moves. Super cute. This is probably $90. Yes, I checked. This is $90. And we've got a tumbler here. This is limit 2 per item per guest. And this is going to be $24.99. And this, they've got some salt and pepper shakers, really cute trash cans. Of course, when you come to any EPCOT festival, you're going to eat on top of a trash can. So these are really cute. This is $14.99. Then they have a sleeveless t-shirt. That's really nice because it's pretty cold out, with Minnie and Daisy. That is really cute. That is $31.99. And they've got a cutting board, or maybe it's more like a cheese board. It's kind of like a puzzle, and it's wood. That's really cute, and that's going to be $39.99. And you've got your kind of standard Food and Wine t-shirt here with Donald. and that is, again, $34.99. And there's a Spirit jersey as well. That's really cute. See the Mickey print all the way at the bottom. It's kind of hard to show and get in there. Mickey print at the bottom. And on the front, it just has the logo there with Spaceship Earth and a knife and fork. That's really cute. And this is going to be $79.99. And then you have a ornament as well. That's really cute. That's got Mickey and Goofy on it. That is $26.99. You have a mystery pin box. That's really cute. You can get different kinds of pins there. That's $34.99. Does it say how many pins are in here? Full collection. It doesn't say, so I'm not exactly sure how many pins are in there. And then last thing is this Food and Wine big flavor pin as well, and it has the logo on it. It's got Donald and Daisy, and that is $19.99. So I've headed over to the France booth, and they have everything I think at this booth is new this year, so that's really awesome. They've got a brioche, that's what I'm gonna get, escargots and beef and a creme brulee. Yeah, let's get in line. First up, over at the France booth, I got the spiced brioche with a 3-cheese Mornay filling for $8.50. I'm so excited for this. This has just brioche and cheese, bread and cheese. Thanks, France. Like, yes, this is going to be great. Let's give it a little cheese pull, see if it'll do that. Not exactly a cheese pull, but it has hot cheese in it. So let's see how this tastes. That's really good. I like that. The brioche, the whole thing is nice and warm, toasted. There's cheese on top that's broiled, and so it's just a little bit crispy. And then on the inside, you have those cheeses, and they're completely melted. They are delicious. They're very creamy, very flavorful. And yeah, like the texture of the brioche, it's really nice and soft and pillowy on the inside. And then it has that nice crunch on the outside. This is really good. Do I think it's worth $8.50 for cheese and bread? No. This should be like $6.50, honestly. But it's still really good, but because it's not the greatest value for the price, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 4 out of 5 tiaras. So I just wanted to mention that today I'm here to try new foods, but there are several returning foods that are also really good. I made a YouTube short, TikTok, IG reel about that. So if you want to take a look at what my returning favorites are, you can go check that out. And I'll put a link to the YouTube short in the description. So we made our way over to Flavors of America in the America Pavilion. We've got Gulf Coast style seafood roll, New England slider, and freshly baked chocolate pudding cake. They all look pretty good. Let's go and get our food. Next up, I got the Gulf Coast style seafood roll with warm water lobster, rock shrimp, lobster bisque, and a sherry creme fraiche on a toasted brioche bun for $8.75. This looks really good. It comes with a butter sauce as well. I'm gonna try it without first and then with. So let's see how this tastes. Actually, the bun already soaked up some butter. So I did like that. I didn't like it as much as Jason liked it. He loves this. I feel like maybe it's a little bit too much bread for the ratio of bread to seafood in there. I like the different types of seafood. I think that that's really good. I had a shrimp that was really good. It was cooked well. And the butter sauce is amazing. Definitely dip that in the butter sauce. Don't take a bite like I did without it. It's just not worth it. I think this is really good. I like the sauce on top. It adds a nice little tanginess to the sandwich. It's a good size. It's a good value. If you think about, we got that bun in France that was just bread and cheese, and that was $8.50. This was $8.75, and it has a whole lot of seafood in it, which is usually more expensive. So we really like this. I give this a 4 out of 5. Jason gives this a 5 out of 5. So that's where we are. Let's try our next dish. And I also got the New England slider. This is a slow braised beef pot roast with spicy giardiniera, horseradish cream, and crispy fried onions on a potato roll for $6. The sandwich looks great. I don't know how I'm going to take a bite. It's very tall, but yeah, this has jalapenos on it, so I'm not sure how much I'll like this, but I do like the beef and the horseradish sauce and then the crunchy onions on top. I think that that'll add a nice texture. So let's see how this tastes. And it has this au jus that you can dip it in, so let's do that. There we go. So that was okay to me. It is extremely spicy. Well, not extremely. It's spicy. You can feel it tingling on your tongue and in your throat a little bit. So if you don't like spice, don't get this, or ask for it without the jalapenos and maybe without the horseradish either, because that's also spicy. But the beef was really good. The au jus really added a nice flavor. I really like that. It added a nice, salty and earthy flavor that was very good. The bread is a little bit hard for me. It was just a little bit tough to bite into and chew, but overall, I mean, it's pretty good. It's a great value for the price. This was only $6. So, I mean, I think that this is probably the cheapest thing that we'll eat all day, and it has a good amount of beef on it, so it's a great value there. I really like the crispy onions on top, which I thought I would anyway because I love those. Every Thanksgiving, I have those on green bean casserole or something like that, or breakfast potatoes. I also sprinkle on there. And yeah, I think the flavors all go really well together. I just don't love the spice for me with this particular dish. So I'm going to give this a 3 out of 5 tiaras. Not the best, but still good. A 3 is good. A 3 is, it's edible. And yeah, Jason's going to give this a 5 out of 5 tiaras. He likes this booth a lot more than I do. But yeah, he's just chowing down on that sandwich right now. But I don't want any more. You can eat the rest. This is how we do at these festivals. So yeah. 3 out of 5, 5 out of 5. So we'll say average 4 out of 5 tiaras. So now we're going to take a little break from food and wine and go get a kakigori over in Japan because it is in the 90s today. It is very hot. So yeah, let's cool down for a minute. The kakigori from Japan is one of our favorites, and you can choose from flavors including cherry, melon, and lemon for $6.50. They always give you a big, good helping of kakigori at the stand. So yeah, this is a really good way to cool down in the middle of a really hot day like today. So let's see how this tastes. Kakigori always hits. We do this often. We have this, almost every time we're at EPCOT. It is just, it's a really interesting ice consistency. It isn't exactly like a snowball and it isn't a slush. The pieces of ice are a little bit larger, a little bit more crunchy than a snowball, but it's absolutely delicious. They have multiple flavors. They've got like lemon and melon and stuff like that. We got cherry. And this is our absolute favorite thing. It's really, really good to cool you down on a hot day like today. It's 91 today, but it feels like it's 98. So not the hottest day in Florida that we've had, but still hot enough that this kakigori is really hitting right now. And we've been walking a lot. We just needed kind of a nice place to sit and enjoy our kakigori. This one, since it's one of our favorites, we always get it. We highly recommend it to anyone. This one gets a platinum tiara. I know it's a very simple thing. It's just ice and juice, but We absolutely love it and highly recommend it. Platinum Tiara. Next up, I stopped at the Swirled Showcase and I got the liquid nitrogen frozen pumpkin cheesecake mousse featuring Philadelphia cream cheese with candied pecans and maple caramel sauce for $5.50. This looks really good, almost too good to eat here, and it's going to melt really quick, so let's see how this tastes. So I did really like that. It was good. I am starting to get a little fussy because it's really hot and I am just dying. So I probably won't stay that much longer, but this is very good. It is ice cold. I really like the candied nuts on top. I think that that's really good. And then it's drizzled with, I think it's caramel, but it tastes like the inside of a pumpkin pie. It isn't the same consistency at all. It's more of a mousse that has melted. So I do really like it. I just wish that it hadn't melted so much, but the flavors are there. The flavors are absolutely on point. It's very fall-like and I love it. Would I get this again? Absolutely. I do think it was a little bit on the pricier side, but I'll take it because I love pumpkin. I love all these flavors together. I think that the nuts add a nice little crunch to it as well. So yeah, I would get this again. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 tiaras. I met my second influencer for today. This is Brittany from Extra Magic Minutes. I've been watching her channel for a really long time and we became Instagram friends, so this is the first time that we've met and it's so nice to meet you.
Yeah, so nice to meet you too. We talk all the time online, so we were like, hopefully we see each other today. Yeah. We saw each other from afar. We were like, yes, it worked out.
Actually, Jason saw you first because of your hat,
yeah.
And I was just like, where is she? And he's like, right there.
That's partially why I wear it, because I feel like he can always find me if I wander off. Yeah.
I'm also easy to spot with my very sparkly tiara. So. My niece has told me that she could see me from like across like the pond or whatever. So anyway, check out her food and wine video, and she also had a preview as well that was really good. Just talking about everything you can do here and all the food booths, which I always watch that. So go check those out. I'll put a link to her channel in the description. That was so fun. I really did hope that I would meet Brittany today, so that was great. And I didn't mention the first influencer I met right when I walked in was Demi from Magical Hijinks. And she also knew who I was, so that was really strange. Now I'm known to people that I look up to, which is really fantastic. Anyway, we're gonna head over to the Odyssey building. We've made our way over to the Brewing Lab at the Odyssey. They've got a lot of good returning favorites, but then they also have these new Korean barbecue wings. I think that's what I'm going to try. They also have the pickle spears and the pickle milkshake, which everybody talks about. But yeah, let's head inside. So that's going to be a negative on the Brewing Lab. This is the line right now, probably because it's nice and cold in here and nobody wants to be out in the sun. So we're going to go ahead and skip that and wrap this up. So we're actually going to head home. I'm going to do my outro there because it is so hot. I am melting. I'm a mess. And I'm still not 100% after my medical issue I had last month. So yeah, I'm gonna head home. We'll do the outro in my kitchen. So we had a really good time at Food and Wine. I know we didn't try as many things as I really wanted to. I guess we tried 4 things at the booths, and then we also had Kakigori. I was so hot and I forgot to take a leave before I left the house for, some pain relief. So my back is absolutely killing me right now. I'm really sorry this was so short. However, there are a lot of booths that aren't open yet that actually open next week. So I might go back and do another round of Food and Wine. We'll see about that. But anyway, so today our favorite things were, Jason really liked everything in America, obviously the seafood roll and the slider, but his absolute favorite thing was the slider. He liked that more. But for me, it was that pumpkin cheesecake. That was really great. We actually brought some home, so I hope it kept, and then I'll put it in the fridge and have that later. So I'm really excited for that. I just love the flavor palette. I love pumpkin. So when I saw that they had a liquid nitrogen pumpkin cheesecake, that was great. It wasn't so much liquid nitrogen. You know, I've had stuff at the festivals before that were liquid nitrogen, and they had a different shape, and they were just freezing cold. And that wasn't. It was cold, but it was a little bit melty. But I still did like that a lot. So I hope that you enjoyed this. And remember, I have a YouTube short out that explains all of my returning favorites from, you know, the Canada booth, and Japan especially has some really good items for food and wine. I hope you enjoyed looking at some of the merch. And yeah, I really appreciate you watching my videos. I'm really close to 1,000 followers, or 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube, which is a really good benchmark. And that is when I become a full YouTube partner. I'm a YouTube partner now, but I don't have access to ads yet. So yeah, I appreciate you. If you did enjoy this, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed yet, I would really appreciate you just subscribing and watching all of my content. That is just the best gift to me. And then I can show you more stuff that you like if you add comments. And yeah, I appreciate every single one of you. And as always, have a magical day.